The story you're about to hear is one of many things. For some, it is a tale of horrible thoughts and feelings. For some, it is an epic tale of heroes and villains battling it out for survival. However, for some, namely those who've experienced it, including me, this is a learning experience. For wars aren't always limited to physical standoffs or battles. It wasn't easy. It didn't come without sacrifice. We gained, and we lost. With that in mind, I implore you listen, for this is the Undertale, Eternity War.
Aha! I caught one!
Papyrus, that's not a human.
Oh yeah? Then how did it end up in my trap?
Because you built a thing around it. That's a rock.
Oh,
Papyrus looks at the trap, puzzled.
I do suppose you're right. For once, Sans. Darn!
He stomped the ground, frustrated.
Hey, it's a cool rock, though.
Sans replied, shrugging.
Rocks are not cool, Sans. They clearly get in the way of everything.
Papyrus picks up the rock and tosses it out of the way.
There. Now my plans will not be fooled by a pesky rock.
If you say so.
Sans replied, shoving some snow off of his shoulder. He hadn't the faintest idea when Papyrus was going to learn that the Royal Guard was over and that there was no need to keep watch for humans. He didn't frankly care, though, as long as he was happy. Sure, the humans may have disagreed with letting them live up on the surface, but either way, a document was signed. They weren't allowed to come down here.
Hey guys!
Frisk called as he ran up to them with a beaming smile. Sans instinctively smiled, pushing his thoughts away for now.
Hey, kiddo.
Sans replied. Papyrus was still setting his trap back up, unaware of Frisk's presence.
Papyrus?
Frisk asked curiously. Papyrus jumped with a high pitch
Ah!
as he falls over and groaned.
Ah! Frisk! Look what you've done! Oh, wait a second! Frisk!
He exclaimed happily and tightly hugged Frisk.
Hey, easy, Papyrus. I have bones too.
Papyrus dropped him with a look of shock on his face.
Really? Wowee, you're a skeleton now?
He exclaimed, now beaming. Frisk laughed a little and shrugged.
Sure, Papyrus. So, what are you guys up to?
I was setting a trap for the humans, but this pesky rock got in the way.
Papyrus put his hands on his hips and sighed.
But no need to fear, the great Papyrus is here. I put the rock back on the road to success safely, and was just setting up my trap once more.
Papyrus, you do realize you don't have to set traps for humans anymore.
Frisk asked, puzzled as to why he would do such a thing anymore.
Yep, but who knows? Maybe I'll catch something other than a human.
Papyrus returned to his trap building, starting all over.
Yeah, seems to me you just keep catching rocks. That's the third time today.
Sans chimed in with a small chuckle.
Sans, no need to demean me. I've got this all under control.
Papyrus replied as he stood up.
Ta-da!
The trap falls with a thud. Papyrus blinked for a good moment, as everyone kind of looked at each other silently.
You know what? I think I've caught enough humans for today. Shall we go for a walk?
I don't see why not.
Frisk replied as they all started to take a nice, relaxing walk around the town. The cold wind blew, but it was a warm feeling for Frisk to be around his friends again. Meanwhile,
Mount Ebbet, huh?
the tall man in brown fiddled his dagger before stabbing it into the wall, it pinging and sticking there.
I suppose maybe I have forgotten about the 7 souls. That could be used.
And used for what exactly, General?
It's obvious, is it not? Confirmation.
So I told the kid, leg it.
Echoing laughter fills the room as Sans put his hands up in an I'm done sort of way and continued eating his burger.
Wow, Sans. How do you come up with them?
Frisk laughed a little bit as the side of his mouth couldn't help but turn into a grin.
Hey, it's in my marrow.
Sans replied with a grin of his own as he couldn't help but laugh at his own joke. Papyrus merely shook his head in shame and disappointment.
I will never understand you two.
The taller skeleton brother stated to them.
I must venture out to the little skeleton's room. I shall return, my friends.
And with that, Papyrus ran off and wasn't visible from that point as everyone in Grillby's went on with their own business, leaving Sans and Frisk alone.
It's really good to be back, you know?
Kid, it's been 6 years.
I know. After the whole Flowey incident, I just needed a break.
That's a long time for a break, Frisk. Does Tori even know you're back? Alphys? Undyne?
Sans, I don't want to talk about this right now.
Fine.